Hello, sisters. So, this week's devotional, I want to talk to you guys about how God cannot accept second best. This is something I have had to learn the hard way over the past couple years. And sometimes we put God second and don't even realize we're doing it. So, I want you to, first of all, think about, is there anything that consumes your mind so much that it's all you think about? For you, it may be finances. For you, it may be your work, maybe your children, it may be your husband. What is that thing that is constantly in your mind? Because that has become an idol. And God says if we have any idols in our life, then we're putting Him second. So for me personally, it has been a business journey, right? I've been doing SoulFit for 5 years now, and in the name of the Lord, right, to pursue His kingdom. But in the midst of it, I've become so focused on it that I forgot to just stop and listen to Him more than anything else. To just stop and say, what is it, God, that you want from me? And so this past year, it took me hitting rock bottom. My business was struggling. I was ready to just shut the doors. My marriage was in ruins. We were separated, and I hit bottom when God told me, I'm the foundation that you have to build upon now. I'm the foundation. And just this weekend, He reminded me. It's funny how, we have these big life things happen and it shakes us, right? We are like, yes, God, I'm going to put you first. And then the busyness of life starts to just happen again. And we become overwhelmed with work and finances and are getting healthy and all these things. And slowly He starts to slip to second best again. And this weekend, I was reminded of that truth that at church, the pastor said, God can't come second. He can't be second best. He won't accept second best. He has to be first in all that we do. He has to be first in your decisions. He has to be first in your marriage. He has to be first when it comes to getting healthy. He has to be first when it comes to your career. He has to be first. So my challenge to you this week is to think about, what are you putting over God? Sometimes it's our health journey. We become obsessive about it. We jump on that scale over and over. We restrict ourselves so greatly that we can't even enjoy this life. And we get so obsessive about it. So I want to encourage you that if that is your thing right now that you are struggling with, I'm sorry, my email's going off like crazy, to just release it to God. Commit today to putting Him first and foremost. I had a rude awakening and a rude reminder this weekend when some stuff with my husband has come up, and some stuff with my business have come back up. And God just said again, what did I tell you? I can't be second best. I can't come after your children. I can't come after this dream that you're chasing. I have to be first. So what priorities do you need to shift today? What things you need to quit stressing and worrying so much about? What is consuming your mind? What do you need to release to God and say, God, you're first. I'm putting you first. Because for me, I have released this certain situation to God 50 times just yesterday and picked it back up over and over again. How often do we do that, right? We pick it up over and over again. We give it to God. We say, yeah, I released it. And then we pick it back up. 50 times probably within the weekend. I did that with one situation. So I encourage you guys today, give whatever that idol is or that thing that consumes your mind over and over, that stress, that worry, anxiety, give it to God and get it in the priority that it belongs in. Get your husband in the priority that he belongs in, which is after God. Get your children in the priority that they belong in, which is after your husband. Get your work in the priority that it belongs in, which is after your God and your family. Get your priorities in line and see if God doesn't start to just show up in amazing ways. He can't accept second best. And the Bible says, be anxious for nothing, but in all things, by prayer, supplication, present your request to God, and His peace will transform your mind and will guard your heart. So whatever that worry and that anxiety is that you can't seem to let go of, you need to give it to God. You need to pray about it. And if that means you're praying every minute because it keeps coming back up, then you keep praying. You keep giving it to Him and keep asking Him to help you release it. Put Him where He belongs, which is at the top, the foundation of your life. And then worry about everything else from there. I hope that encourages you guys, but I hope it also challenges you this week to give God the foundation that He needs to be Lord over all of your life, your health, your marriage, your finances, your family, over it all, your work. And I promise you, He won't fail you. He's faithful. His promises are true. He will walk right beside you in this journey, and He will help you get to those goals if you keep him in his right place. Have a great day, guys, and I will talk to you later.